What is up, YouTube? This is another banger of a video, right? This is an educational, informational video. If you're looking for entertainment, then click off this video. This video is not for you. This video is for the dogs, the ones who want to change their life, right? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about if I had to start from zero, what I would do to get back into shape, to get back into the person that I am now, right? You see in this photo right here, let me pull out the pen. This was old me, skinny and bony, right? And then this is me now. A lot of you guys know that because you came from my Instagram. If not, then welcome. My name is Chris, and you can find my Instagram at chris._CDY, or it's either chris_.cdy, one of those ones, right? But if you're not ready to take action on your fitness journey, if you're not ready to implement the stuff in this video, please click off, right? I'm giving you the free information, right? I put my time, my effort into this so I can help each and every single one of you guys because that is my goal, right? I want to help everybody win. If I'm winning, you guys got to win, right? So let's get into it. First, I want to start off on the nutrition side of stuff, right? You can have a good body, good work ethic, but you also need a pretty good nutrition plan. I wouldn't say you need like the best nutrition plan known to man, but you need a decent one. You need to know what to intake and what not to eat, right? So, here are some food and supplements that I'm consuming on a daily basis that keep me shredded, keep me ripped, and this is what I would consume, right? If I was skinny and I was out of shape, right? I'm consuming eggs, right? Great source of protein, ground turkey and ground beef. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to be careful with the ground turkey because it can be a lot of calories, especially paired with rice, which is the next point, rice. And creatine, we'll go over that in a couple of slides, right? My supplements that I've used. Lots of fruits, bananas, strawberries, grapes, and etc. Right? Replace candy with fruits, right? uh Oats, loads of water, right? Especially if you're trying to lose weight, you're struggling with, that hunger, right? So drinking water can help with that hunger when you're trying to lose weight. Spinach, less broccoli, get your vegetables in. Steak and potatoes, right? These are pretty well known, and it's the basic stuff, right? This is what you need in order to get to that body that you want. It sounds so simple, right? But a lot of people don't eat like this. A lot of people eat like fucking straight shit, dog shit, bro. I can't fathom it sometimes, bro. And foods I'm staying away from. You're a grown man. Stay away from candy. You don't need fucking candy. They rewarded you with candy in fucking elementary school when you raised your hand and got a question right, bro. Throw out the candy, bro. Foods with added sugars, right? There's a lot of stuff with added sugars that you cannot be consuming, right? Like those Gatorade quenchers, right? That you use for energy, right? After you, like when you're playing a sport, right? You may think they're healthy, bro, but when you check the back of that label and you see the added sugars on it, bro, it says otherwise, right? So always check the labels, right? Regular sugars are good, right? The sugars made from God is good, right? But the added sugars, the man-made sugars, that is the problem, right? Any type of soda, throw it away, please. Don't drink soda. And fast food also, throw that shit away, right? You'll only ever catch me eating fast food like once every month or two, right? And if I eat fast food, it's not McDonald's, it's not Popeyes, bro. It's something like Chipotle, right? Get a good source of protein in, right? Because when you eat McDonald's, you'll feel like shit the next day. I promise you, bro. I don't know how these fucking fat slobs eat this shit, bro. But yeah, next slide, boys. So this is the split, the workouts that took me from zero to where I am now. The good stuff, the goody good stuff. Stuff you've been waiting for, right? The split, day one, arms and chest. That's Monday. Day two, Tuesday, legs. Day three, Wednesday, abs and back. And then I repeat that process throughout the week. So then Thursday would be arms and chest, Friday would be legs, and then Saturday would be abs and back, right? This split has came through trial and error, right? I didn't always have this split. I've been always trying new splits to see what's worked best for me, and through trial and error, I've formed this split, and I've been using it the past couple months, right? And it's been working pretty well for me. Um, for my workouts, all my movements are isolated, right? Don't do none of this fucking bullshit like these burpees and shit that you see on TikTok, bro. Just throw it out the window, bro. please throw it out the window, right? Rep ranges are between 10 to 12 or to failure, right? I prefer failure, but if you're doing rep ranges, do them to 10 to 12, right? If you want to build lean muscle like I did, but if you want like that strong, bulkier muscle, stay between like 6 to 8 reps. Incorporate supersets and drop sets, right? This is one of the main things that got me where I am right now. Supersets and drop sets, they're amazing, bro. Especially supersets, doing them to failure. I'll go over them in the next slide because I've been trying a new split, and it involves a lot of supersets, right? So, and some key isolated workouts I do, like if you don't know what movements are isolated, here are some examples, right? Abs on the crunch machine in the gym. I don't have them at home. I work in the gym a lot at home, right? I don't have an ab crunch machine here, but I go to the YMCA over here. They have a gym and they have an ab crunch machine, so a lot of times I'll go there and I'll do that. It's a good isolated movement for your abs. Don't do any of this fucking this planks and shit, bro. Please don't do that stuff, bro. Work your abs like it's a regular muscle. Do regular stuff that you would do with your muscles, right? Preacher curls, right? That's a great example of isolated movements. Tricep extensions and dumbbell chest flies, right? Those are some good workouts that are isolated, and I actually do all these too. So take notes and incorporate these into your workouts, right? So with this, right, a little backstory of this. I mentioned this in my other YouTube video. I've been trying out Greg Plitt's workout slash split like the past week. I'm on my second week now. I'm trying to incorporate new splits, new workouts into my routine so I can have the best fucking routine, best fucking split out there, right? I'm always trying to improve for me and for you guys, right? That's what it's all about, bro. If you're not learning and improving, you're fucking getting stupider and fucking dumber, right? If you're stagnant, you're not improving, you're declining, right? I could have worded that so much more differently, bro. Bear with me, right? It's late at night. It's fucking 10:32. I'm gonna go right to bed after this. Just bear with me, right? So for Greg Plitt split, some of this is like summarized, right? It's not exactly what he does, but it's like summarized to the basis of what he does, right? So day one is chest. This is the exact split though. Day one is chest. Day two is back. Day three shoulders. Day four arms. Day five legs, right? So day one would be Monday. Day two would be Tuesday. Day three would be Wednesday. Day four would be Thursday, and then day five would be Friday, right? He works individual muscle groups, right? They target a specific muscle group with these workouts, right? They're not like full body movements. And the workout, it's kind of complicated. I didn't understand it at first, right? It's 6 sets, 3 workouts, and 3 supersets. So let me summarize this for you guys, right? So you have 6 sets of a workout, right? You have 3 workouts in each set, right? And then you superset each of those, right? So let's say you're doing chest, right? So you have a workout. The first workout is dumbbell flies. The second workout, let's say bench press, and then the third workout is incline bench press, right? That is 3 workouts, right? So you would do that for one set, and then you would superset all of those. So when you're done with the chest flies, you're immediately going into bench press, and then when you're done with that, you're immediately going into the incline bench press, right? So it's supersetted, and that is 3 workouts. And once you complete uh, a set of that, then you're done with one set, and then you'll do another pair workout for chest, right? It's a little bit complicated, bro. If you guys need some more help with that, just put it down in the comments and I'll help you out with that. Everything is till failure though. All his sets, all his reps, everything is till fucking failure, right? Push yourself past the limit, bro. This is where you develop that mentality, right? That dog mentality, right? Pushing everything till failure. I cannot tell you how much I've grown mentally, not just physically, but from pushing everything till failure. And I've also seen the most growth when I push to failure, right? High reps, high volume equals good defined muscle mass in my brain. And it's pretty simple, right? I want to go over a mindset shift because you can have the body, you can have everything that you want, but if you don't have a good mind, bro, you're not going to get carried in life, right? Your mind is what carries everything. Your body will only go as far as your mind takes it, right? Without your mind, your body would just be fucking standing there doing nothing, right? Your mind controls your body. So you need that mindset to stay consistent, right? Believe that you can, right? If you want to change, if you want to embark on this journey, you need to believe that you can change, right? If somebody else can do it, why can't you? Somebody else has your dream body. Why can't you get it? What is stopping you? Because there is truly nothing stopping you. Everybody has hands. Everybody has ears. Well, not everybody, but most likely the person that's watching this, you right here. You have ears. You have a head. You have a brain. You have toes. You have legs. You have everything else that that person who has your dream body has, right? So why can't you do it, right? No matter what, though, showing up is what truly matters, right? Consistency, consistency, consistency. I say this a lot. If you have the worst split, you have the worst workouts known to man, you can still make progress in the gym if you stay consistent, right? Because as long as you show up every single day, even if it's like 45 minutes, right, of your free time, just you can still go to the gym, right, and get some work in, right? Rather than just sitting in bed and being lazy about it. Because I know that feeling when you could have went to the gym but you didn't because you decided to be lazy, and then you're regretting the time that you wasted doing bullshit like scrolling on TikTok or taking a nap, right? The only thing that's stopping you from your goals is you, right? You can get anything that you want, right? You can get anything. There's people who are millionaires. There's people who are the strongest people in the world. There's people who do everything, who have everything that they wanted. The only thing that is stopping you is your goals is you, right? It's you. There's nobody else stopping you. And you need to remember that. You need to fucking dissect that shit, right? Dissect all the negative habits that you have, right? And improve on yourself day in and day out. Stop with these limiting beliefs that you think you can't do it, that you think you can't achieve this body, because truly I believe in you, and truly God believes in you, and truly you can, right? Move with urgency to get things done, right? So like if you find a new workout, right, immediately implement it. Try and fail, right? Trial and failure, right? It's a rush to see who can fail first, right? Because you learn from these experiences, right? You think fucking LeBron, fucking Kobe, fucking Ronaldo, all these world class athletes didn't fail, bro. They failed so many times at practice. They missed so many shots. They fucking missed so many goals, right? But they learned from their mistakes. They learned from it, and they kept getting more reps every single day, right? When you move with a sense of urgency, when you're hungry to get in more reps, and you learn from these experiences, bro, nothing will stop you. That is truly how you get to your goals the fastest, right? The negative about this, right? Stop saying you don't have time, bro. Everybody has time, right? No matter if you're working a 9 to 5, right? No matter if you have school, right? You have time, right? Just take 45 minutes out of your day to go to the gym, right? Everybody has 45 minutes of their free time to go to the gym. It's truly about how bad you want it, bro. And stop creating excuses for yourself, right? It's fucking bullshit excuses. Just stop with them excuses, bro. Because you can go to the gym. You can go and self improve. You can go and get better, right? I don't know what the fuck this last point is, bro. Just please bear with me, bro. All right, here are my fat loss and bulking tips, right? So if you're bulking, right, uh, buy vegetable oil, right? No, not vegetable oil. Buy, sorry, I made a mistake. Buy avocado oil, right? Adds an extra like 200 or something calories to your eggs, right? It's an easy way to get fucking calories in. It doesn't taste like anything, and it's just overall a cheat code, right? Milk. I got this from one of my friends, Rod, bro. He drinks like 5, 6 glasses of milk every single day. I don't know how the fuck he does it, right? But it's easy calories, right? 2 cups, I believe, of milk is like 200 something calories, right? Easy calories. Peanut butter is not the healthiest, but we want the fucking results, right? At the end of the day, I always take like a scoop or two of peanut butter just to get the rest of my calories in, get above my calorie mark. Liquid calories, smoothies, and mass gainer, right? These are some easy ways to get calories in when you're feeling full and bloated. Just get in some liquid calories, right? Train fasted. I've been doing this recently, right? When you train with no meals in your stomach, you start to get hungry after the workout. And then when that time comes to eat, bro, you can eat so much because you're so hungry and you worked out, bro. It's actually like fucking cheat code, bro. Check the scale every week, not every day. Like there's been so many days I've checked the scale, bro, and my weight just been like it's been all over the place, bro. But I started checking it weekly and not every day. I learned this from my mom, right? And I've seen the most progress. It's my actual true weight, and I've been gaining weight over time. Like before, it was just please track it every week. Don't do it every day. Yeah, back brings it back to this. Track your calories, right? Download Cal AI, which is what I use to track all my calories, right? If you want to gain weight, then you got to track your calories, bro. You may think you're eating a lot, but trust me, you're not eating a lot, bro. And if you're eating a lot, you're probably inconsistent with your calories. That's why you're not gaining weight. Eat over 200 to 300 of your calorie goal, right? Just to make sure that you're going to gain that weight, right? Cutting and fat loss, right? High protein, low calorie foods such as eggs, right? You want to have high protein and low calorie foods. This is something my mom is good at, right? High protein things like eggs, right? They fill you up, right? So you're not hungry throughout the day. And it's also low in calories. Like one egg is like 70 calories, right? So just eat like a bunch of eggs, bro. And there's also many other foods that you can find. If you need help with that, also hit me up and I got you. Drink loads of water. I said this in the other slide, right? When you're feeling hungry, just drink a lot of water. I promise you, it will help. Optimize your environment, right? I can't tell you how important this is, right? When you optimize your environment, you destroy all these negative fucking temptations, right? Like if you don't have brownies, cookies in your pantry, right? You're not gonna go get the brownies and cookies. You're not gonna eat them because it's not in your pantry, right? So just take everything out that's bad for you, right? I've noticed that helped me so much, right? Just optimize your environment, please. Throw away all the negative snacks, right? Because if you have that shit in your cabinet, you're likely to go eat it. Like if you, it starts to stare at you, bro. I know this feeling, right? So just throw it away, and I promise you it'll help. Please, for the love of God, yeah, cut out soda and juice, please. I said this in the other slide. Just cut it out and keep yourself busy, cause when you're bored, bro, you indulge into bad habits, right? You indulge into scrolling. Indulge into fucking fapping, right? You indulge into these bad habits. You indulge into bad eating because you're just bored, right? You want to keep yourself busy all throughout the day so you don't have time to think about this stuff, right? Replace candy with healthy fruits. I also said this in the other slide. So this is the supplements I have took. I've taken Mass Gainer. It's not the healthiest option, but if you're looking for a healthy diet slash bulk, it's not the option for you, bro. I promise you, it's not the option for you. It's not as healthy, bro, but it will get the job done. I promise you, it will get. It's plenty of calories. It will get the job done, but it's not the healthiest option, right? Protein powder. It's not a bad thing. I prefer you get your protein from natural foods, which is what I do. But I would only recommend Optimum Nutrition and Naked Whey for protein powder, right? I wouldn't recommend really any other brand. Maybe there's like a few like uh, First Form. I'm not sure if that's a protein powder. No, First Form is for creatine. I don't know what it's called, right? But I'd stick to those two, right? Healthy options. Creatine is a golden supplement, though. I've used this a lot in eighth grade. I've only gotten the powder version. I never got the gummy bear version. But this supplement is beneficial all around, and it isn't unhealthy or related to steroids. Stop thinking creatine is related to steroids, bro. I remember freshman year, bro. There was this guy, right? He kept fucking saying creatine was steroids. Yeah, it's not. It's natural, bro. Just take creatine. It'll help you, bro. It's a big recommendation for me in the gym. I take it again, honestly. I don't know why I haven't been taking it again, but it's a golden supplement for gaining weight, for getting stronger in the gym, right? All natural. It's like it's like fucking a natural steroid, bro. That's what it is, a natural steroid. It's crazy, bro. The results you get from it are absolutely insane. It shouldn't be possible, right? So for this, progressively overload, right? You want to get stronger, right? Increase your weight every 2 to 3 weeks, 5 to 10 pounds, no more than that, right? For a lower body, you should do around 10 to 15, but for upper body, stick to 5 pounds, right? But if you have to sacrifice your form, do not go up in weight, bro. I hate seeing people with bad form fucking arching their back on deadlift. It hurts to see, right? But to know if you're ready to increase your weight, you should be able to do 2 to 3 reps above your original rep range, right? So let's say you're fucking curling uh 30 pounds, right? And then 2 to 3 weeks from now, it starts to get easy, right? And then let's say your rep range was uh 8 reps, right? And then you start to do 2 to 3 reps above it 2 to 3 weeks after, right? And then that's when you know to increase your weight, when you can do 2 to 3 reps above your original rep range, right? So then you'll increase the weight by like to 35 pounds or 40, right? But my number one tip is to be patient, right? It will take time, but the outcome will be worth it, right? Delayed gratification, right? That's one thing you have to have in life, not just in the gym, but in life, right? You got to delay your gratification, right? With all this scrolling on social media and stuff, you're getting all this quick gratification. You're not even working for it, right? So it's important to delay this shit, bro, and be patient about it, right? Another thing, right? Increase your weight on your max lifts, bench, squat, and deadlift. This is what I've been doing in football. I don't really max out anymore, but I used to max out all the time in football. But if your goal is to increase your maxes, you need to be lifting heavy often from what I've experienced back in my football days, right? Your rep ranges should be between 3 to 6 reps on all of your set if you want to max out, if you want to get stronger lifts, right? This is not for getting defined lean muscle, right? That's that aesthetic look, right? This is just for getting strong and getting bulky, right? But do not sacrifice your form. Once again, I said this. Build a good foundation. The more you put in, the more you will get out, right? You put in more work every single day in the gym, you will get more out of the gym, right? If you're inconsistent in the gym, you're not showing up some certain days, right? You won't get as much as you need to get out in the gym, right? You put in more work, you get more workout, right? You put in more work on the test, you study, right? You'll likely get a higher grade than if you didn't, right? It's just like that in the gym, right? So take the gym serious. Put in more work than you're putting in right now because I know that you can. Right? Conditioning, this is my favorite part, bro. I hate this part, but it's my favorite part, man. I wouldn't be who I am now without conditioning, right? But mile worth of conditioning every single day. No excuses, right? I have been doing this for 5 a.m. straight for over 70 days. I wake up at 5 a.m., right? I pray, I meditate, and then I go run, right? Go run miles. And I've been doing this for over 70 days, and it really has helped my mindset. Some things that has helped me with this, if you guys need help waking up early, you don't want to fucking sleep in, press the snooze alarm, right? Put your alarm across the room, right? And when it goes off, you have to get up, like in order to turn it off, right? So you won't go back into that bed if you already get up to go turn it off. That's one thing that has helped me. And also, man, go to sleep earlier, right? Stop scrolling on TikTok, right? I promise you, this is affecting your sleep and this is affecting the way that you feel in the morning, right? Your eyes are fucking hurting, scrolling just mindlessly on fucking social media, right? Some of you guys are fucking scrolling and then it's like 12 in the morning, you start fucking gooning, bro. Stop that shit, bro. Please. Stop that shit, man. I've been stopped that shit and I've been able to wake up at 5 a.m. No excuses, no nothing. It's been way better. I recommend you guys get this done early in the mornings or after your workouts. I wouldn't recommend doing it before your workouts, just from personal experience. And a lot of people say this as well. Just don't do it before your workouts. I suggest you just do it after. When you're nice and warm, you're ready, you're tired, you're pushing yourself past the limits. Just do it after your workouts. Or you can get it done in the morning like me, which I do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Stay active, right? Condition every single day of the week. That's exactly what I have done. I have noticed no problems. A lot of people say overtraining, blah blah blah. It's all bullshit, right? As long as you stay consistent, you're pushing yourself, right? You're not overdoing it, right? You'll be good, right? Stop being. It's just an excuse not to go to the gym, right? We used to fucking hunt bears back in the days, bro. We used to fucking kill lions, bro. Go to war. And now we can't be active. We have to take some rest days. Yeah, sounds about right. So the moment you're not active and get comfortable is the moment you lose, and the person who's improving each day, bro, I can't see because the camera, right? The person who's improving, guys, bear with me, bro. It's 10 p.m. It's 10:50. It's about to be 11. Let me reread this again. The moment you are not active and get comfortable is the moment you lose, and the person who's improving each day will take everything that you've ever wished you had, right? when you're not working, when you're not consistently grinding, right, you're declining, you're getting worse, right? And I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, there's a person out there that is working just as hard, if not as hard as you, every single day. No matter how tired they are putting in the work every day, no matter how they fucking feel, right? And everything that you want, whether it's that body, whether it's that car, whether it's that dream mansion, whether it's anything, right? They will have it, right? They will take it from you, bro, and you'll be watching from the sideline because you didn't want to put in the work, right? So I promise you, just put in the work every single day, and you cannot to lose. You cannot lose. Make that person who's trying to outwork you watch you from the sidelines, right? And this is the final slide. You know, I got a good mark on this video, man. I thought this video was gonna be like 40 minutes, but around 25 right now. Probably gonna be like 30 by the time I end this, but nah, 27. But let's get to it, right? The final slide. This is truly in your hands. You have the information now. Implement it and put it to use, right? You could have information, you could know everything, right? But if you don't put it to use, it means nothing. You could take a guy who knows how to cut down a tree but doesn't take action to cut down the tree, or you could take a guy who doesn't know how to cut a tree down but tries to cut it down every single day. The guy who knows nothing about the tree and how to cut it down will eventually cut the tree down because they've been working towards it every single day. And it's just like that in the gym, right? You watch all these YouTube videos about going to the gym, you know all this information, especially because you watched my video, right? Just put it to use, right? Information is not good if you don't put it to use, right? Remember the pain you felt, right? For not being where you want to be. If you're skinny, if you're fat, bro, if you're not in the shape that you want to be, if your mindset is not where it needs to be, bro, just remember this pain that you feel, right? You want to change. It's time to change, right? Remember how the people treated you. If people treated you like shit, bro, make them regret treating you like that, bro. It's time to find yourself. It's time to improve. It's time to get better, right? Don't let these people be right about you, right? Please don't let these people be right about you. I don't want them to be right about you. It's time to improve. It's time to get to the dream state, the flow state, right? Find the pain, the suffering, and the fire inside of you. Put it all into the gym. This is your chance to channel all of your negative in your life into positive, right? You can turn this negative energy that you have into positive by going to the gym every single day and staying consistent, right? You can change your life, right? It can all change in front of your eyes. And I promise you, people treat you different when you're in shape, right? It's the sad reality, bro. If you walk into a room and you're skinny or fat, bro, you're gonna get looked at differently than if you're in shape, right? People judge off of appearance. It's human nature. No matter how many people say, "Oh, personality, personality," bro, looks matter, bro. It's the first step, first barrier of entry when people look at you, bro. It's your appearance, bro. You're you're not gonna be able to talk. Goodness, bro. Just bear with me, please, bro. Forget that sentence I was about to say. But this is the final slide, bro. I promise you, change is on the way. If you just put in the work, I want you guys to change, bro. Remember everything, all the negative in your life, bro. And just put it into the gym. Put it into self improvement. Become the person that you need to become. Because I promise you, man. I fucking promise you, you will get there with just a little bit of consistency, with just a little bit of hard work, right? Just keep putting in the effort day in and day out. Please do it for me. Do it for your family. Do it for God. God woke you up today. So do it for God, right? And this is the final slide. If you want to work with me one on one, get into fucking shape faster, right? I hold you accountable. We do daily calls. We do tracking your macros, daily customized meal plan. Like with me, bro, you'll have everything set. You won't need to do any work. The only thing that you'll need to do is go to the fucking gym and get fucking shredded, right? So if you need to work one on one with me, just DM me on Instagram or book a Calendly Zoom call on my YouTube channel. It's in my bio and you can book it there. But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys took notes. I hope you guys learned something from this. This is my most informational video by far, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.